Welcome back to Helix mini documentary and part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, you find that on the channel, in the description or in the top right corner. This is Coaster Stop and a mini documentary. Please press the like button, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel for more videos about amusement parks and roller coasters. In the first part we talked about Helix first codename Green Fire, what Helix is, the announcement of the ride and the manufacturer of Helix, Mack Rides. We also ended the video with a cliffhanger. The construction of Helix. The preparations for Helix started almost right after the announcement of the coaster was made. But the real construction started first after Christmas in 2012. Trees were taken down, groundwork started, and explosions to remove parts of the mountain that was in the way for the layout of the roller coaster. During spring 2013, the old 3D cinema Maxima, before known as Simulator, that also was a part of Spaceport Liseberg, was demolished to make way for the station and queue area of Helix. During summer season 2013, when the roller coaster was under construction, the front car to one of the trains was on display in the park. This was a great move to hype what was coming. I can remember that me myself was standing looking at this train and reading this sign more than once during this season. Also during summer, a lot of the foundations for the 120 track supports were projected and built, and by October, half of them was actually done. But 17th of October, we reach the first really exciting milestone of this huge project. The first set of track was mounted, and as you can see, it's a piece of the first launch. One down, 135 pieces to go. In December 2013, Liseberg took a flight with their drone over the park to give us this great look over the construction of Helix. Enjoy! February 2014, and we are very fast approaching the planned opening of Helix in the end of April. Launch 2 is installed, and this is where you, for the second time of the ride, will be propelled forward by an LSM launch. Soon we will see a top hat installed by the end of this launch. 27th of February, the highest track piece was installed and the top hat of Helix was complete. the biggest milestone yet for Helix, happens on 20th of March in 2014. The last and final piece of track is installed and it fits perfectly. The station and queue area of Helix is located in the old 3D cinema Maxima, formerly known as Simulator. In the future, I will make a video about Maxima, Simulator and all of Spaceport, to be fair. Let's have a look into the station of Helix together with Justin Garvanovic from European Coaster Club.
Now that's cool. Station with track going apparently nowhere. If you look from here, if you get down, eye height is about here. You can't see anything, it just disappears. I think there's about 3 or 4 rides in the world that can claim that. You always see the track and it usually goes off to a lift or something. The fun thing is, as the train leaves the station, when the back of the train's about here, the front of the train is going to be almost to the bottom of the drop here. So the front of the train is going to be screaming, or some people are still in the station. When you arrive at the station, you arrive over here. There'll be stairs, maybe a lift as well.
The theming in the queue and the station is quite rough, industrial and a bit science fiction. But the best part is easily the music. It is fantastic, and the build-up from the queue area to the station is amazing. The music is made by none other than Imascore, that have worked so much with Liseberg since then. The best part of the queue area, and the coolest part, has to be that you have no idea where you are, or where you are going, how long time you have left in the queue, and so on. It goes up and down and winds around. 26th of March, it happens again. Another great milestone for Liseberg and Helix. This time, the first car is installed to the track. With construction done, we need to talk about other factors of Helix, which made it the success it is. The next level. Before we open Helix, we need to talk about documentaries, the next level, and the other things that Liseberg made to hype Helix to the public. As a matter of fact, Liseberg made such a great job with their social media campaign that they, during the IAPA event in Orlando, Florida in November 2014, got an award. And not any award. Liseberg received the Brass Ring Award. This is the most prestigious professional honor awarded, marking achievements of excellence throughout the global attractions industry. That, Liseberg, is cool, and that is a great honor. The thing that was so great with documentaries.se was the interaction with us fans and followers, and not only in Sweden. The website was also regularly updated in English. They posted pictures, texts, videos, and last but not least, they posted the music for the ride. We could use it as a ringtone, but the coolest was that we got a taste of Helix and we could listen to the soundtrack before experiencing the ride. The opening of Helix. The testing started on the ride and you could feel the excitement. I remember this for myself as a very special part of my life, mostly because it was right before this that I very much got into roller coasters and amusement parks. So, naturally, the wait for the opening was slow. So slow. Liseberg had webcams in the park, so we could watch the construction and also let us spy on the first trial runs. I still remember capturing a screenshot on one of the very first test runs with water dummies. March became April, and with April it was teasing time. The TV commercial for Helix looked like this. April became late April and opening of Helix. At 23 of April, I got the benefit to try this ride for the first time, and it took quite a few rides for the experience to land. The queue area, the station, the music, the drop right out of the station, the ride itself. There is so much going on, and the close interaction with so many rides and the use of the terrain. What I knew from my first ride was that it was a world-class roller coaster. And easily my own #1 roller coaster in the world. And it stayed like that until recently. My new #1 is also a Mack Rides roller coaster, so they are doing something really great in my opinion. And with that, we end part 2 of this Helix mini documentary, which, as you understand, also means that you will get a part 3 of the Helix mini documentary. This is Coaster Stop, and thank you for watching this mini documentary on the Mack Rides roller coaster Helix at Liseberg. Please like this video, subscribe for more amusement park videos, and leave a comment with your thoughts.